Yo. So my first video got like 120 views in like 12 hours. Pretty soon I have to come up with like a catchphrase at the beginning, like that guy Stunna Breezy. It's your boy Stunna Breezy. But pretty sweet. So it's gonna be a little update on all these farms, these four-sided triangle farms. Like I was saying, squad up. This contract balance is already going down, so I'm pulling out. I got in pretty early, like day 1 or day 2, and I'm gonna pull out. So I got 2.77 BNB that I can pull out. You know, I'm still waiting till 8 o'clock tonight. It's about 11 hours, 10 hours. Till I can pull all of this out. This is almost, yeah, this just finished right now. So I got 2 left. So I'm still owed like maybe 1.5 BNB out of this. So I'm going to pull this out. Like I was saying, this is what the money that's put in, and this is what's being paid out. As soon as you see this number start to drop, yesterday, like last night, it was like 13,500. Now it's going down. So I'm pulling out. If I scroll down, let's see. Yeah, I'll still probably get like another BNB. You know, this thing could still go on. I'm not saying it's gonna die right now, but I don't want to get wrecked like I did with BNB Stake. And by the way, BNB Stake now at the contract balance is 0.2. What? Is that? Can I have any? Oh, what is this? Now, if I pull this out, do I just lose the gas fees? Let's see. All right. Okay. So 2.9297. Let's see what happens if we try to pull this out. This thing did go to 0 though. I did see it. Let's see what happens. I pull this out. There's BNB in the contract balance. What happens? People are still putting money into this too. Like, who's doing that? Who's putting money into BNB staking? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, no. Nothing. No. Nothing. That's my wallet address. If I go check out the logs. Let's see. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, it's just a transaction fee. So yeah, so don't try to pull out. A lot of people are saying you can pull out this money, and YouTube comments and stuff. Don't try to pull this out. You're just going to be spending gas fees for nothing. So this one, squat up. It's already going down. So I'm going to chill for a day. Pulled out that. I'm probably able to get the rest of this out. I'm going to see if it goes back up. But like I was saying, I wouldn't go into these, you know, plan 3, plan 5. Everyone else is going to tell you to go into them because they want to make their money on this plan 1, which they can pull out every single day. This, you kind of lock your funds there, you know? This kind of stuff. And I was saying that this one is going to go more quickly than BNB Stake because of the way it works. You know, at least in BNB Stake, with people, when they put in plan 4, 5, and 6, they get locked in. They can't even touch their money, their BNB to pull out. That's what I did. That's how I got wrecked. But these ones, people can constantly pull out all the time, and they can just reinvest and reinvest. So, or just run off with their gains. So I'm going to pull out my cash out of this one. BNB is pretty high right now. It's about 320. It's almost at the all-time high. It's USD. That means I almost got like $1,000 in BNB. So what I think I'm going to do, usually when there's a big run-up like this, there's a little bit of a correction. You look at the chart, like that's, yeah, it's just going straight up. How much higher can it go? So I'm going to flip at least 2 BNB right now for BUSD, just to be able to hold on to my money. It's all about making money. It's not about accumulating BNB. It's about how much can you keep, right? So I'll flip 2. Let's see, BUSD. Man, my pancake swap has been acting so weird. There you go. $638 US. It seems like a lot for 2 BNB, man. So, and accept that. So I'm just gonna hide away that BUSD. BNB Capital. I understand how it works, and I read through their all their documents that we were talking about yesterday. Basically, you put in a BNB and you get back 0.42 at the end of your term. In this case, 28 days, you get back your BNB. But 0.42 BNB that you're getting from this has to come from somewhere, right? It's got to comes from somewhere. It looks like it's coming from the balance. So again, if you get in early, you might be able to make all your money back. But here's the thing: you also get, you put in a BNB, you also get 100 BCL tokens. This is what I was thinking. 100 BCL tokens is $125. 0.42 BNB is 135. So you're not even losing that much money by throwing in a BNB into this thing. If you just take those BCL tokens and flip them back to USD or even BNB, you know? So if I put in 125, because that's what the value is right now for, yeah, you're only losing like 0.08 BNB. You're only risking 0.08 BNB to make potentially 0.9 BNB in profit. So, you know, if this thing pays out after 28 days, if people keep coming into this contract, you will make a lot. You'll be able to double your money in a month, and that seems a little bit more reasonable. Some of these other farms, like this one, yeah, you can see that balance is going down way more quickly than it was before. So careful with this. If you have to, if you feel like the need to gamble, stick to plan 1 or plan 2. Don't go off into plan 5 and 6, because this thing is moving quickly, you know? Don't think these things last for a couple months. That's not how these things work. They last for maybe a month. With BNB Stake, the biggest one lasted, just over a month. Then everyone got wrecked. Forgot to mention, I'm also in FOMO Stake. I don't know how I feel about this one. I kind of just, this is the early days of my apeness. I just threw in 0.5 BNB into plan 5, and apparently I'm getting 1.3. I mean, I'm just not going to worry about this one. We're going to see what happens, but who knows? The good thing about this one is that you can terminate your stake, but you lose 20% at any time. So, I mean, we check out the contract. If you look at the analytics, and we'll go to transactions. Yeah, it seems like it's doing okay for right now. Like, I did get in decently early. 21-day contract. Right at the start. Day 1. So, we'll see how this one goes. I'm not going to stress out about it. And hopefully be able to make at least some BNB back. So we got squat up. I'm pulling out. I'm chilling for a day just to see what happens. I'll be making a little bit of profit on that. Maybe like 0.3, 0.5 BNB. It's all about BUSD at the end of the day. BNB Capital, I might have to. Just because it's such, if this thing goes to, even if this thing goes to 1,000 BNB, I'll be safe because I'll be in ahead of people that come in behind me. Yeah. There's a lot of people are just kind of pushing out these affiliate farms where they make money with you signing up, which is fine. They're pushing out the platform and you can make money on these things. But there's other ways you can make money in crypto also. One thing I'm testing out is KuCoin earnings. So KuCoin, for those of you that don't know, is one of the bigger exchanges. You can loan out USDT, which is tied to a US dollar, so you can't get wrecked on the actual coin too bad. With the crash in 2017, USDT went down like 90 cents, but then it bounced right back up to $1. But yeah, you can get annualized rates of 38% underneath the earn tab for your USDT. Let's say you had, let's say you make 10 grand in BNB. You put in $10,000 USD, 28-day term. They even set it up for you, the optimal rate and everything. You make $360 a month without, there's no risk. The way it works is someone takes out a loan and they have to have the amount of money that they're taking out the loan for. So if they borrow 10,000, they need 10,000 in their account. Soon as they drop below a certain percentage, it just liquidates all their assets, all their coins, and then you get back the return. They kind of insure the loan for you. They insure for it. And yeah, you're not making crazy amounts like this, where they're saying, oh, you're gonna 6x your money and 6.5x now in a month. Like that's, I wouldn't be confident with this kind of plan. I mean, if this thing stays around for a week, I guess you'd at least you double your money or something like that. But I would stick to the plan one for this one. But KuCoin, what my plan is long term is to just loan out USDT for like 40% on the year. Man, if you somehow manage to throw in 100 grand, that's I'm Canadian, so 4,500 Canadian a month in just passive income. And this is low rates. There's low rates that I've seen. I've seen them as high as 0.18, 0.2. If you look at my previous order, I'm not even loaning out that much. I'm only loaning out like $400. But one of my first ones, yeah, 0.187. You do 0.187 on the day for 100 grand. If it's a bull market, you're making 5 grand or 6.5 grand Canadian. For having 100 grand. Everyone's talking about that dividend investing. I'm all about that passive income and trying to figure out ways to make it. So that's why I pulled out of Squad Up. I'm gonna chill for a day, see what happens. One thing I do want to show everyone that everyone was talking about there for a little bit. It's kind of how I got into this yield farming stuff. Is yield notes. Yield notes. Yield notes is an old one. They've been around for like a year. And they do something different than all these other folks. So what they do is they run servers and master nodes for people. You buy in with Ethereum or Bitcoin, and they give you a return every month between 5 and 15%. If we go to the performance, it started in 2019. And this is what they're saying. If you compounded your money with 5,000 euros, you'd have 33,000. You'd be making, 3,000 euros a month on the returns. If we look at the withdrawal and what's been happening so far, so month one I got in late. I got in like February, and I only got a week of returns. But March I made 140 euros, which is like 200 Canadian, off of $1,000 Canadian in Bitcoin, or I think I transferred Ethereum in. You can also compound your profits really easily. This one has been pretty honest and transparent, and no one's really talking about it anymore, but you can compound, and I'm waiting for my Bitcoin to go to my Binance wallet, so it's supposed to be paid out in like this week or something. It's pretty good, and it's pretty low risk. These guys have been around for a year, and I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon. So we're going to see. So I made, 10% on the month, which is, that's reasonable. I know everyone thinks, oh, I'm going to just get 10% on the day for forever. Like, that's not going to happen. You'd have like $1 trillion after a year. There's not that much money coming into crypto for everyone. You put, $1,000, you're not going to turn that to $1 trillion. You got to be smart about that kind of stuff. So I'm in yield nodes. Check it out if you want. You read up on their docs. There's a couple of YouTubers who talk about them. I'm totally going to be dropping in my link because I do think this one's going to be around for a while. These guys stake coins for you, run masternodes, buy servers, that kind of stuff. And this is one of their lower months, which is pretty good. January I just got in late, made $30 profit around 1,000. Last month I made 140 euros, and this month 78 euros, and 78 euros, $115 Canadian. That'll that won't even pay for a parking spot for the month up in Canada, but it's better than nothing. So I'm pulling out of this for the day, chilling, gonna wait to see if that balance goes back up. We need an influx of money into this total BNB stake, or else this thing is just going to die. The total contract balance. BNB Capital, I might throw in, 1 BNB, just to just to see. If this contract balance goes above 600, I'll probably do it in the next day or two. I mean, might as well. You get free, you get 100 tokens of this. You get $125. FOMO stake, I got not super high hopes for. I'd probably stay away from FOMO stake as of right now. Haven't gotten wrecked yet. But yeah, check out KuCoin because you can get 30% on your USD. 40% now. Yeah, the rates change all the time. 40% on your USDT a year, which is great. Like, that's a little more stable than something like Squad Up or BNB Stake. And of course, there's yield nodes. These guys have been great so far. I'm waiting for my payment, but we're going to see. I'll let you know if I actually do get paid out in the next couple days. But yeah, like and subscribe and let me know what you guys want to see.